If you don't like my review or my bourbon or my fat ass, you can stick this up your keyhole and turn it. Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. If this is your first time here, my name is Matt. If you just forgot, my name is Matt. I'm excited. I've got a little bit of a hop in my step, or a little bit of a hop in my sit, I guess you could say. Tonight we're reviewing Larceny. Gosh dang barrel proof. Yes. Hells yeah. Look at that thing. That's a sharp looking son of a gun. This bottle is sick. Sickly sleek. Sickly sleek. How sleek it is. It's sickening. Just a badass bottle. I think, weirdly enough, this might be one of my favorite bottles. And why that's weird is because if you take a gander behind me, Old Fitzgerald is the sexiest bottle on the planet. And it's named after the same thief as this bottle. We'll get into that. He was a thief. The original Larceny, which I got one back there. It's a store pick. It's a store pick because I'm fancy. But I've got original Larceny back there. It was one of the first bourbons I actually really enjoyed. So when I found out there's a barrel proof version of the bugger, I was like, sign me up. And then I found out it was like a lot of money and hard to find. And I was like, take me off the list. This is what I'm talking about. This just came out and I found it on a shelf. I found this thing. And I paid a tiny bit more than MSRP for it, just a tiny bit. That's just because the store owner wanted a tiny bit more money. 123.2 proof for $50, and I found it relatively easily when it was released. Hey other distilleries, take note. Listen to the consumers. This is what we want, and this is why I was so excited about it, because I knew I was probably going to be able to drink one. Unlike William LaRue Weller, which is a barrel-proof wheated bourbon that I've never even seen a bottle of, except for at my friend's house. He wouldn't let me drink it. He said, not for you, fat man. His name is Mike. He's nice, but not that nice. I got drunk at his house. Sorry, my bad. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's sleek. It's black. It's fancy as fudge. It's named after Johnny Fitzgerald. He was a thief. He was a treasury agent, a bonded treasury agent who held keys to rick houses. And he apparently just used his key to break in to these rick houses and just take bourbon. And we celebrate him now today. What a good guy, that Johnny Fitzgerald. Let's name 7,000 whiskeys after him. And our third child. There's keys on here. That's why there's a keyhole. That's why there's a keyhole on there. I think this is shaped like this so that you can put your glass on it and not worry about it falling. Yep, this uncorking is a special cork pop. This is a Patreon edition cork pop. Tonight's cork pop shout out goes out to my main man, a gentleman, a generous man. Off of there. Jeez, I'm trying to. Just a supportive, awesome human being. He is probably 6'5", probably has washboard abs, probably has better skin and less porridge than me. He's just, I would imagine him to be a fantastic, wise, bright, smelling good, fancy gentleman who just loves to love and loves to pledge to my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/ADHDfishing. This Cork Pop shout out of larceny, barrel proof, goes out to Here's Martino. That was nice. Hold that. This is a nice spinning bourbon. This bourbon spins so well in this glass. Oh yeah, I like it already. It's a light fruit. It's a fruity. I wasn't expecting it to be fruity, but it's fruity. I like that. Strawberries. It's like a strawberry shortcake, or maybe a strawberry long cake. I'll have to dig deeper. Okay. How in the heck do I have strawberry shortcake on my nose? I've never got strawberry shortcake on bourbon. Is my nose getting that just impeccable? I got teased because my nosing and tasting notes are repetitive and oftentimes simple. Well, teased to no more. Clove. Take that. Going some super sweet oak. Some super sweet oak. Like just the sweetest of oaks. Like a high fruct oak corn syrup. High fruct oak corn syrup. Yeah. That's what this would be. I've heard mixed reviews on this bourbon. And I didn't want to read them or listen to them or watch them or anything because I didn't want to go in here thinking this was going to be not good. But I've heard that it's not good, and that's bad for me because I want this to be good. And so far, the cork pop was good, it swirls good, and it smells good. John E. Fitzgerald was a treasury agent. I told you that already. I knew that. Who at the time was the only person legally allowed to carry keys to the rickhouses. He often gave in to temptation and freely took from the best bourbon barrels, uncut and at barrel proof. Today, you can taste this liquid in much the same way as John E. Fitzgerald. Larceny barrel proof small batch bourbon is made from a mingling of 6 to 8-year-old bourbon. Oh, that's nice. That is bottled, uncut, and without chill filtration. Friggin' A. This bourbon honors both the superb taste of this lawless treasury agent and the weeded bourbon legacy of the old Fitzgerald brand. They probably wouldn't like it if somebody did that to them today. Just throwing it out there. If you want some Heaven Hill bourbon, just go take it. According to them, they honor lawless treasury agents. They honor thieves and stealing. Distilled and bottled by Old Fitzgerald Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky, which is actually Heaven Hill Distillery. There's so many different distilleries that are the same distillery. Weird how that happens. Red fruits. Oh, got a little apple on that one. When I said red fruit, I smelled apple. Like a red apple peel, which is appealing to me. I enjoy it. I like it. I admonish it. That might mean the opposite of what I admonish it. My vocabulary is bad. Oh wow. She's a spicy gal. Oh, she's hot. I quite like that. Oh, that's a kick. It's a kick in the epiglottis. It really slapped my epiglottis around. It made it its bitch. One time, I got super drunk when I was younger, really hammered drunk. And I went over to my girlfriend's house at the time and fell asleep. I woke up in the morning choking hard, choking bad. And I was like, what am I choking on? Got out of bed, ran into the bathroom because I felt like I was going to throw up because I was choking on something. And I threw up everywhere, like all over the bathroom, all over it. And I was still choking. I didn't know what was happening until I opened my mouth, looked in the mirror, and my epiglottis was like way longer than it should have been. And it was resting on the back of my tongue, choking me, making me throw up all over the place. Went to the hospital because I don't think your epiglottis should be laying on your tongue. And come to find out, if you are drinking heavily, you can get dehydrated, and for some reason it has an effect on your epiglottis. And your epiglottis can make you throw up a lotus if you don't respect it. Okay, I've had one sip and I'm a fan. One sip and I'm happy. This is what I'm talking about. Heaven Hill. Here, high five. Let me just Heaven Hill high five. Slap on the ass. Unless you're a lady, in which case, congratulations. Did a very good job. I could whisper this from the mountaintops. Thank you. Making it affordable and findable. Whoever doesn't like this is a butthead. Okay? If you don't like this, send it to me. And I'll review your bottle too. And I'll review your attitude. And it'll probably be a pretty negative review on your attitude and your palate. I want more of this. Add this to the list of things I want more of. Even though I've only had a pour of this, I want more of this. I could not bore of this if I had a pour of this, and I'd like more of this. I'm not going to say I wish it was this and I wish it was that, because it's not. It's this. This is what we get. This is what we got. This is what they bottled, and this is what I'm drinking. It doesn't matter what I wish or what I hope or what I want it to be, because this is what it is, and I enjoy it. I love it. It's something I won't feel guilty about drinking every once in a while, because apparently it's cheap enough and easy enough to find that I don't have to run away from the bottle or hide it behind all the dead bodies in my freezer. This is something I can put on the shelf and enjoy when I want to, if my wife lets me, or if she's sleeping. Either one of those is alright. But after the third sip, I could see potentially somebody getting all snooty and fancy and blibbity and saying, there's only one note. It's just a one note one. It's just a one note. There's only one. The note is fantastic. Make it affordable enough and easy enough to find where people aren't going crazy trying to cut each other's heads off to get a bottle. I saw a guy last week get decapitated over an older Van Winkle 10-year. But he deserved it. He wouldn't give it to me, and I had a sharp knife and a sword. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on affordable, barrel-proof bourbon. Or I'll kill you with a sledgehammer. And no regrets.